BMK's Kaluti Hunt, trading as Pelican Bay Bar and Grill, 425 South Payson Street. Class BB7 beer, wine, and liquor license. Public hearing to determine the status of the license and the provisions of Article 2B 10-504D. Everybody testify, please support and raise your hand.
Yeah.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, good afternoon, Ms. Hunt. You're the licensee?
Yes.
Okay, we're here to determine the status of your license, what's going on. Specifically, you didn't pick up your select license last year, nor have you filed a hardship extension request.
Well, I didn't know I could file a hardship request. Basically, it's for financial reasons. This is my spouse right here. He could also explain, but basically, I have financial issues at that particular time. So.
All right, well, do your financial difficulties persist today?
I could clear up the taxes on the license within 30 days.
So you're telling me you can pay your 2012 renewal fee
By Friday.
by Friday,
Yes.
and then you'll be ready to pay your 2013 renewal fee by,
Before we had the end of the. I'm sorry.
thank you.
Alfred Hunt. I'm the spouse of.
ALFRED?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hunt. So when could you file the 2013 renewal?
Can I elaborate on the financial?
You may, but I
system?
want to know, but I'm more interested in
Within
knowing when
30
it's going to
days.
get paid.
Within
It
30
can get
days.
paid. We had financial problems, and we also had next door property to us had damaged the basin where all refrigeration is in our property.
And that
so
costs money.
It costs a lot of money. The person is not willing to come forward to take responsibility. He didn't secure his property. He had vagrants and people that were squatters took the plumbing out of the dwelling, and because we're on the end unit, all that water ran into our business, causing out major, structural stuff that we had to take care of. I'm a contractor, so I had to do all the work myself. I was out of work for the last 6 months. I just started working again February of this year, and so we'll be able to pay that. Last year, we have that money now. We have the money for the license for last year now. And so on the 15th of April, I'll have the money for 2013.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Right, and you understand that you may be running into late fees. if
Yes.
you're
Yes.
Filing the 2013 on
Yes.
April 15th or thereabouts.
It
Okay,
will be filed before then.
all right. All right, anything else?
No.
All right. All right, let's go off the record. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
So can you give me a little more details about the hardship filing, just for future references?
Yes,
Minister.
we sure will.
Okay.
Mr. Page will, and I will, I believe he'll tell you to go ahead and file one immediately. Until
Okay.
unless you're open, you need to
Yes.
get a letter. You can walk across the street and file a handwritten letter at the board right after you leave here, asking for a hardship extension request. And that's really all you have to do is, those are the magic words. You can throw in the fact that these financial difficulties have occurred, but you need to do that or your license could expire.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
All right, hang on one second.
They won't provide the pen and paper.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. You're here. I'm serious. You're here. You might as well do it before you leave downtown.
Okay.
All right, let's be on the record for our decision phase. March 21st, 2013, Kaluti Hunt, trading as Pelican Bay Bar and Grill, 425 South Payson Street. It's public hearing, license status under 2B10504D. Ms. Hunt, Mr. and Mrs. Hunt appeared here today, indicating enormous financial difficulties that they suffered over the last year and a half. The board has heard when they are going to be able to cure their deficiencies with the board, and we're going to go ahead and turn that into an order. Board is going to determine that the license is valid conditionally upon receiving the 2012 license renewal fees by March 1st, 2013. Additionally, you've indicated that you'll have your 2013 license. You'll be able to pay your license renewal for 2013 by April 16th, 2013.
Correct the first thing, I think it's March 1st, that's passed already.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am indeed. So April 1st, 2013 will be the date by which you have to pay us the 2012 license renewal fee. April 16th is the date we're ordering for the payment of the 2013, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. See Mr. Page, and we're off the record. Good luck to you. Detective Greenhill, come on back up here. Sorry about that. You said you wanted to get on the street. Good to see you again, Mr. Sandu. We're seeing too much of each other, aren't we?
2 p.m. case, Group 3, Car Sandu, number 1, Discount Liquors Incorporated, trading as Saratoga Discount Liquors, 211 West Saratoga Street, Class A beer, wine, and liquor license, violation of Rule 4.01A, sale of alcohol to under 21-year-old patron, violation of Rule 3.03C, no employee records available. Everybody testifying, please step forward and raise your hand.
Yes, I do.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony that you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sandu.
afternoon.
Sir, you're charged with a violation of 4.01A, selling or furnishing to a person under the age of 21. Do you admit or deny that that happened?
No, we admit, but there's some employee, my employee was work there and he now working no more there. And please, I want to request if you to don't too much fine because I can afford it.
Okay, well,
That's why my request.
we'll give you a chance to go into that in a minute, but at this point, you've admitted that it
Yes.
occurred, so this
Yes.
will be an abbreviated hearing. Detective L.C. Greenhill, how you doing, sir?
Sir,
All right, you and other members of the Baltimore City Police Department, CID Vice, along with Agent Donald Fitzgerald and a cadet under the age of 21, did in fact visit the establishment at 211 West Saratoga Street. Isn't that right?
yes, sir.
That was on or about August 15th, 2012 at 7:50 p.m.
Yes, sir.
All right. You were present during the events occurring that are the basis of a police report by Detective Sagner in our file.
Also correct, sir.
All right. Are there any additions or corrections to his report?
No additions, no corrections.
All right. So therefore, Mr. Calderon, Charles Calderon, who was under the age of 21 years, did in fact purchase a 375 milliliter bottle of Bacardi Limon rum from a clerk for $9.80
Yes, sir.
with a $20 bill that was provided by Mr. Fitzgerald, Inspector Agent Fitzgerald, right?
Also correct, sir.
All right, and again, you identified and were able to ascertain that in fact the cadet was under the age of 21 years.
Yes, sir.
All right, all events occurred in Baltimore City.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you so much, Detective. Good to see you.
Always.
Do you have any questions for Detective Greenhill?
No, sir.
Okay. Agent Fitzgerald?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sir, just want to note that Mr. Carteron did put his testimony on the record.
We'll get to that, yes, we'll get to that. All right, and you did not file a written report in this matter, did
Yes,
you?
I did, sir.
Oh, you did?
It's not.
Okay.
And because we charged him with employees not having
Employee records.
That's correct.
Right, so tell me, I'm going to need a basis for that charge.
The person that's allegedly sold the alcohol to the cadet did not, we asked for employee records for him, and they did not have any employee records for him at all. And the license he was not available at the time.
Okay. All right, anything, thank you. Any questions you have for Mr. Donald Fitzgerald, our agent of the liquor
No
court?
question.
No? Okay,
No
thank you. All right, based on what we're hearing from the agent and the detective, we do find by a preponderance of the evidence a 401A finding that in fact Mr. Calderon, person under the age of 21 years, was sold a bottle of rum. So we also understand that your employee records weren't available. We understand you weren't there. Based on Agent Fitzgerald's testimony and your corroboration, your admission, we find you guilty of that charge as well. Tell us what you would like to.
Only now we're very careful. Anyone comes, we ask ID. Doesn't matter who, how many times he comes a day. We ask ID. We now very strict there, and that's my request only. Give me a minimum fine, please, and I can afford that. That's why I don't bring my attorney, because financially problem. I have a very
So
small
what about
store
this
on there.
employee, though?
Huh? He don't working no more there now,
Why?
because he sell underage people.
You dismissed him?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say?
No, sir.
All right, commissioners, any questions?
None.
All right, thank you. We're going to go off the record.
So we said, right? All right. Okay. Huh?
I'm sorry.
Hmm? Oh, right, right. That was
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go on the record. Decision phase, March 21st, 2013, Gurpreet Kaur Sandhu, number 1 Discount Liquors Incorporated, trading as Saratoga Discount Liquor, 211 West Saratoga Street. We're here on a 401A violation and a 3.03C violation, a 3.03C charge. We found you guilty of no employee records being available at the time that the inspectors were here. We understand that you were not there, but nevertheless, neither were the records for our inspector and/or the Baltimore Police Department to review. We find you guilty of that charge. It's a $25 fine. Now we'll move on to the 4.01A charge. You admitted, and it was corroborated, that you had your agent had sold an alcoholic beverage to Mr. Calderon, who was under the age of 21. We do see that this is your second offense over the last 2 years. So we find you $500 at that time. So obviously it's got to be a progressive fine. It's got to be more than last time because this has happened again. The fine is $2,000. The board is willing to suspend $1,000 of that fine for that charge, so it'll be $1,000 for the 401A charge, be $25 for the 303C charge, and your hearing fee. So it's going to be a total of $1,150. How soon can you pay that, Mr. Sandhu?
30 days be good.
30 days, Commissioner?
That's fine.
Commissioner Quick Pay?
That's fine.
Okay. Commissioner says 30 days will work. Did you say something?
I said that's fine.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you very
And
much.
please,
Appreciate it.
don't come see us again.
No.
We're not talking about a fine next time, Mr. Sandhu,
I don't
honestly.
want- I don't want to do that.
We have no choice next time, so.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right?
I
Thank
do
you.
my best.
Thank you. We're off the record.
Thank you very much.
And we are adjourned. Good afternoon.